Hi
Hey.
guys. So we are back in Cape Town
Yes, we are.
and now shooting is like hectic because we have to wait for Ozzy to sleep and our boy
It's
doesn't
not
like
sleeping.
he doesn't like sleep. He literally sleeps for like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
20 minutes
Yeah.
and then he's up.
So we gotta make this video real quick.
Yes. Okay, so the last time we promised you our birth story.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always pronounce it incorrectly.
Yeah, you sounded
Birth.
birth.
Birth?
But now I'm confused.
Okay, oh, birth.
Maybe we should put it in here. Maybe we should leave it right here. Okay, let's continue with our birth story.
Okay, I'm a bit sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I don't know. So, do you want me to go first, or like how do you want to go about it?
Yeah, share your experience and then I'll share mine quickly.
Okay. All right. It was on a Tuesday, the 15th of October.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I was 40 weeks pregnant and I was over it. So my due date was the 12th to 14th. And 12 passed, 13, 14, then I was like, okay, can this happen quickly? And then the 15th in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, I woke up and I had these like period pains type of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So Dula had already told me that when you go on labor, it will start as though it's a period pain. So it also started as a period pain. And then after that, yeah, it was a period pain for quite some time. I think from the 2 a.m. until 6 in the morning.
Was it painful though?
It was period painful. So
Okay.
painful, but I can get out. I can still get on with it.
Yeah.
You know. But my water didn't break.
Okay.
What happened was that I went to the bathroom a lot. I think from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I counted, guys. From 2 until 4 or 2 until 6. I don't remember. But I went to the bathroom 30 times.
30 times.
30 times. That's when I knew that no, something is happening, like my bladder is pressed. Okay, cool. 6 o'clock. Did I wake you at 4 or 6?
You woke me at 4.
Woke him at 4. No, you woke up at 4 and you asked me if I'm fine. And I said to you, I think today is the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
with a smile.
I think today is the day. Okay, cool. 6 o'clock, I woke up my mom and I woke up Lentana's mom. And I told them that I have pains. So definitely today is the day. I went to take a shower. Did I shower or a bath? I don't remember. I just bathed, okay. And then I was like, okay, I need to get dressed in a dress. I need to be comfortable. I don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't know what to expect. I was just like, rather than me bath, let me just prepare myself. Cool. And they were in intervals of 20 minutes up until 10 a.m. Oh, so I sent Judah a message, I think at 8 in the morning or 6. Oh, yes, 6. When I told everyone, I sent her a message and I told her that, okay, I think today's the day. Then I explained what happened and she's like, okay, yeah, definitely you're in labor. Okay, cool. And she came around, what time?
11.
She came around 11 to assess, and then she said to me, but by 11 was 15 minutes intervals, or it was still 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, you had to explain the intervals, though, because I also didn't understand the intervals.
So it's like it's a contract. Yeah. So the first few hours, there's a longer period between contractions. So it was 15 minutes, which is long, and then I think after 12 or after 1, that's when it got to 10 minutes. So for me, I thought, okay, 10 minutes, then we're gonna get to 5 minutes. So because they were shorter intervals, but they were not as intense. So the intensity was not growing, but the time was getting shorter. So the thing is, it has to be the time and the intensity, but the intensity wasn't, anyway. So she came around 11, she assessed, and then she was like, doesn't seem like you're gonna go in labor anytime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't seem like you're gonna go in labor anytime. Maybe she said 6 in the afternoon. She said maybe 6 in the afternoon. I'm like, I'm already tired. I can't do this. He said, no, relax. You're still fine. You're still smiling. You okay? Like you good. And she had given me exercises, and then she gave me exercises before, and then on the day she was assessing if I was doing things correctly, which I was, and yeah, it really helps to get coaching. She coached me very well, and I coped very well.
But what is coaching though?
Like no, like it wasn't like a real serious coaching. She was just showing me this is how you breathe. I think she said I mustn't like put my head like this, like I must, you know, chin up, like all those stuff, like a lot of things, but now I forgot anyway. But she was very good. She was very good. And then
you got a shout out to Kelly.
Shout out to Kelly.
Who's our doula?
And then around 1-2, we went to the clinic to check how far I am, and we got there, and guys, I was 1 centimeter dilated. I couldn't believe it.
12 hours.
From 2 until another 2, I was 1 centimeter. I was like, are these women taken correctly? Like, I mean, shouldn't they use a machine or whatever? But no, it was 1 centimeter. Okay, came back home, chilled. Okay, then in the afternoon started getting serious. Like, okay, they were serious in the morning, but the intensity was growing in the afternoon. Like I wasn't doing so well in the afternoon. And I thought, okay, no, it's gonna happen today. And then Kelly came again. So our friend Davy came in the morning to pray for me, and then Dina also came around in the afternoon. Also came to pray for me, brought me some stuff, some food, you know.
You know it's real when ladies come and pray for you.
Yeah.
And you know it's real.
Yeah, it's real. So and then we were at home. I think we didn't go to the clinic until we said we're gonna go. So at the clinic they said I must come at around 4, and then at 4 I was like, maybe let me not go. And then 4, 5, 6 we were like, should we go? Should we not? But the doula said to us, if we go at that time, they're not gonna allow me to come back. So I'd rather not go because it doesn't seem like anything is gonna happen today. Okay, sharp. She came. What time did she come again?
I think she came
8.
7 or 8, yeah.
7ish. She came around 7, and when she came around 7, then I was like, I want to give birth now. Like I was, I was dozing off a little bit. But guys, if anything, I think that I am so grateful that Kelly told me that do not rush it. Like, labor is a marathon. You have to take it slow. You know, in a marathon, you don't start like sprinting. Yeah. And I'm so grateful because I was able to handle it very well for a very long time because I knew that, okay, this might take time. And she kept on telling me that, no, it's not going to it might not happen now. It might happen the next 5 hours, or it might happen, like she was checking properly. Yeah.
Did that help you mentally though? Because I'm sure you wanted to give birth now.
I died. Every time she said, no, you might. Okay, so the first time she said you might give birth at 6 in the afternoon, didn't happen. And then when she came around 7, she said, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen today. If it happens today, it might be 12 o'clock. And I was like, okay, then it's fine. So it was discouraging. It was really discouraging. And then in the later on, when she was around, the parents were getting worked up about it, and they were not like trusting the process anymore. You know, everyone's faith was being shaken because as it was taking a very, very long time, there was no progress. I was in pain. And then Dana's mom advised us to go to the clinic, though we didn't want to. So almost like really, really like a strong advice for us to go. So we decided.
She's so good with words. I'll get to my telling of the story soon. You're so good with words, eh?
So we ended up going around 9ish. Ended up going to the hospital, the clinic. And when we got there, definitely that's what happened. Kelly said, don't go because they're going to make you sleep and you're going to be alone, you're going to be uncomfortable. And literally, that's what happened. I was there.
Tell us that hospital story. How was the bedding? How was the bed? How was the people? What were you hearing?
So the clinic was full. So, guys, everybody gave birth on the 16th of October.
Everybody.
I am telling you, everybody did. So it was so full. They were saying like, no, it's never this full. It was full. I was in the waiting room. So there was a stretcher. You know, like it's not a real bed. Like it's hard and then
it's a stretch.
It's a stretcher. So all the beds were occupied.
Dang.
And I had to be in the waiting room the whole night.
The whole night.
It had no light.
Ooh.
The waiting room had no light. I was in the dark the whole night. I was alone. And it was a little bit cold in there. So everybody else was somewhere else and I wasn't there alone. I was feeling, I didn't feel lonely, but I felt that it would have been better if you were around or if I was at home. So, but I kept in contact with you. So I was talking to you, I was talking to Debbie on the phone. So it was okay. And then, but then around 12 midnight, yeah, 12 midnight, they checked me. I was still 1 centimeter. So guys, I even want to cry when I think about it because I wanted to cry. Anyway, I was 1 centimeter.
So it was almost 24 hours. It was 22 hours and you were 1 centimeter.
Still 1 centimeter. And now I'm in like my neck,
your back,
my back, my waist. I felt like, I don't know, like I can't explain it.
Yeah.
It was painful, like super painful. I couldn't sleep, so I haven't slept. I couldn't sleep because every time I would doze off. So they were now in like 10 minute intervals. Obviously, you can't sleep for 10 minutes. So I was always trying to sleep for 10 minutes. I couldn't eat. Like I was just like I needed help, and I was alone, and nobody was helping me. And these midwives kept telling us, no, don't do that. Don't just sit, relax. You know, you can't just sit and relax. It was difficult to sit and relax. Or just sleep. And I wanted to do exercise. I wanted to do more stuff, but they didn't want that. Okay, cool. They said, okay, 2 o'clock, we're gonna go check you. Okay, come back at 2.
Yeah.
That we'll call you again at 2. I did my own thing and I prayed and I didn't know what to pray anymore. But then I was asking people to pray for me. And then 2 o'clock came. Guys, I thought, okay, now the pain has been for real. I might be 4 or 5, like now it's real. But I was 2 centimeters. Guys, when they said 2 centimeters, I cried because I was like, how am I gonna get to 10 centimeters? For a whole 24 hours, I only got to 2 centimeters. How am I gonna get to 10? It was 2 in the morning. And I think I sent you a message, but you were sleeping. So I sent messages for people who were sleeping, which is fine. So I was training the whole night. And then they said, okay, around 4, we'll check you again. 4, they checked, still 2 centimeters. So they're checking every 2 hours. And then it's 6 again. 6 hours depleted. My energy was low. Then they put a drip on. Like now everything was not going well at that point. My faith was down. I was feeling like, okay, it's not happening. I don't know what, like I'm in pain. There's no progress. There's nothing happening. So, anyway, so 6 o'clock, around after 6, they checked and I was still 2 centimeters. And they checked Aziz's heartbeat. It was very slow. It was actually going down.
Sure.
Same as mine. So when they declared him distressed, I was like,
done.
I'm done.
How did you feel then, like emotionally? Like what was going through your heart and your mind?
I remember sending Debbie a message saying they declared him distressed, and I don't even know what that is, but to me it sounds dangerous because they said I have to go for a C-section because there's no progress. I felt I was blaming myself. I was like, okay, no, I didn't handle labor properly. Maybe I got him distressed. You know, like I was beating myself up a lot. Like it wasn't nice. So yeah, around that time, then they booked me to go to the hospital. So now the plan was, okay, you're gonna go for an emergency C-section. There's no progress, the baby's heartbeat is not right, he's distressed and all of that, and you're also not coping, you're going definitely for C-section. Okay, cool. I was tired, I was over it, and I was like, okay, it's fine, I'll do it. Like anything, even if you say I must spit him out, I will do that. Like anything. Okay, and then the ambulance came out, and then you came, you brought me some of the stuff, and then we drove to the hospital. I didn't see the road to that place. It was just, guys, I cannot even explain the pain that I was feeling. Like I cannot put it in words. Like it was, a lot. Got to the hospital. The doctor checked me around 8 o'clock, 8, 9, somewhere there. And then she checked and she said, okay, no, Aziz's heartbeat has gotten better. And you know what, you're no longer going for C-section, you're gonna stay and labor some more.
That was at what time?
Around 9.
9 o'clock.
Around 9 o'clock. This is the 16th now. I was like, okay. I begged. Like I remember begging her, like, can I please go for C-section? Like, I am begging you.
Sure.
But Kelly was there, and Kelly was calming me down. She was like, no, it's fine. You will get through it. I'll be here. It's fine. You'll get through it. You know, like she was encouraging me, and okay, cool. And then she said to me, she's gonna ask them to give me medication for pain. Do I want it? And I was like, I want it because now I'm not coping with this. And they asked, it was pethidine, I think. They gave me pethidine. Guys, don't take that medication, okay? Just don't do it.
But you had to. It was 30 hours that you've been going through this process.
Yes.
So weren't you feeling like desperation? I'm taking this medication
like,
regardless of
if someone said, take, I don't know, eat.
Faka makhaleni uyuze, man. You would do it.
Anything. I would have eaten, like anything. You know, I was so desperate. But it made me it had like some psychotic after effects. And even when I got home, I still had them. Like it was bad. So I was talking a lot. I was talking about my brothers. I was hallucinating. Like I feel like Kelly must come and tell me what I was doing, but apparently I was like super crazy, you know, like talking and dozing off. Like I was out of
You were socialite.
I was socialite, but I was out of control. I remember I was trying to say, this one I remember very well. I was trying to say to everyone in the maternity ward, like, no, you're gonna be fine. Do you want me to get you some water? And when I tried to get someone some water, I would get the cup and then it would fall in my hand and I would try to pick it up. But guys, I was there being Oprah. Yeah. So that day, I just remember my name being called a lot because I was a celebrity.
Yes. Yeah.
But she was around, like she was so calm, and like it helped me so much for her to be calm. It like helped me so much. Even when the doctor said, no, you're not going for C-section anymore, you're going for normal birth. She said it's fine. Okay, so with the dilation, doctor said, okay, you're not gonna progress anytime soon. You might even give birth on Friday. I cannot be in labor for 3 days.
Hectic.
Never ever.
Hectic.
So she induced me, and then when she induced me, it got to 5, I think. She induced me, she broke my water, which didn't break in full. Then it got to 5. And then she said, okay, by 11, 12, your baby will be here. Okay, cool. I'm like, yes, okay, we're doing this.
2 hours left. 2 hours left.
Guys, at 11, she came, she checked me. I was 7. I was like, okay, all right.
3 centimeters left.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, progress. He came around 11, then she came around 1 o'clock. She's like, oh my word, like, what's happening? Why are you so slow? I'm like, I don't know. When she came at 1, I was 8. Then she came often then. So it wasn't 2 hours anymore. Then she would come often and check. And then only at 3 o'clock I was 10 centimeters. 3 o'clock, guys.
3 o'clock.
I had fainted a lot of times. I had said a lot of things that I don't even remember. I hope I didn't take out people's secrets. I was out. You know, I was out of it. 3:30 came, and then it was time to push. They said, okay, it's time. So I felt relieved. And I pushed the first time. We all know that the first time poo, feces come out.
Yeah.
And then I remembered.
But what are the nurses doing? Like, how were they holding you? What were they gentle? Were they rough? Did they spank you? What was the experience?
No, she wasn't. No, she was very good. The midwife, she was very good. She was stressed, which I understand because there were a lot of deliveries on that day. Literally, like I don't remember the number, but I forgot. Yeah, I forgot the number. But there were a lot of deliveries. Like it was packed. They were already saying themselves like it's never been this packed. That's what I'm saying. Every child was born on the 16th of October. So delivery time came. She was like, okay, no, we don't have time. We have to do this. Pick up your feet, hold them like this. And I was like, where's my husband? They said, no, your husband can come in. There's 2 of you that are giving birth, that are delivering right now. So there is no way. She needs some space. I'm like, but you can close the curtains. I'm like, oh, okay, good, cool. So Lindani wasn't allowed in. That is the disadvantage of a public hospital. That's it. So he didn't see me push. Like, he wasn't there to encourage me. But Kelly was allowed. So Kelly was there helping me. She held my other hand, my other leg, because I couldn't hold both of them. I was so tired. So she held my other leg and I put all my strength in one other leg. Pushed the first time, pieces came out, and then I remembered that our yoga teacher said to us that you don't push straight, like you push like this.
I don't know how you pushed that way, but you pushed that way.
I actually pushed. I also don't know how I got it. Like she said, no, don't push straight, but push like this.
Push us on.
And I actually pushed like this, and he came out. So the second time I pushed, his head came out. He said, stop. The head is out. I was so relieved. But like, guys, giving birth is in split seconds. I think from the time the first push to the second push, everything took 2 minutes. Everything, like there was
a whole body out in 2 minutes.
A whole body out in 2 minutes.
Sure.
And when he came out, he was so exhausted. He didn't cry, but I wasn't stressed about it. You know, I really wasn't stressed about it. I saw that he didn't cry, and I saw the midwife like giving him varam claps, and then she ran out. So like, I don't know. I think I was so exhausted. Actually, I remember passing out after that. So I gave birth and I just dozed off. So I was aware that there was a problem, but I wasn't too aware. And then at some point, Kelly left and she went to monitor and check if he's fine and all of that. And then she came back and she said to me, no, he's okay. He's doing well. He's breathing. Everything is fine. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Who does he look like? She said, he is exactly like his father.
I didn't believe it at first.
And I was like, what does a child that looks like his nanny look like?
Yeah. Okay. What are you implying though?
Yeah, and then I saw him.
What are you implying? What does it look like? What do you mean, what does it look like?
It looks like Azzy.
Right.
And I only saw him 4 hours later. Another disadvantage was that there wasn't... It's resources, guys. Like, the thing about public hospitals, it's resources. Like, the people are willing, and I think we need to be kind to them. They are willing to work. They work under stressful situations, but there are no resources. And I understand if they were mean at some point. I understand the pressure, and I understand why we were made to sit on a chair after delivering, because there was literally no beds. Like there were 14 beds and they were all occupied. 14, eh?
17, I think.
Yeah,
17,
somewhere in the teens. and they were all occupied. So that was the only disadvantage. But all in all, I got good. I got a good experience. Good experience. Like, it was nice. It was fun. Not fun.
It was definitely not fun.
It was nice. Like, I cannot falter them. I think mainly it's because I understand some of the things, but it went well. Like, I felt like I was alone. I didn't feel like I had to share my time with anybody else. I did feel like I was alone. I did feel like I was being taken care of. So yeah, and then he was born on the 16th of October at 15:32, weighing 3.2 kgs.
Yes. Indot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was an
And
experience.
he was so beautiful. He was gorgeous. He was very gorgeous.
For me, it wasn't the case though.
Okay, no, I saw the gorgeousness after some time. Like, the first time I saw him, and I was like, "Hey, my baby, you don't look anything like me or anyone I know." And then after some time, I was like, "You're quite cute. You're quite beautiful."
That's
actually.
good.
Yeah.
Guys, giving birth is not as romantic as it is on TV. Let me tell you,
Shouldn't we cut and then come back?
I don't know. You can cut and